Welcome back. In this video I'm going to be unboxing this figure. This is from a series called the Outcast. I've never heard of it. I think it's a Chinese property, a video game possibly, but this is a figure of one of the characters and it's gorgeous. I started this video with the back of the box so y'all could see what she's supposed to look like because she is great. This is by Emon Toys and I've never heard of this company. But she did release a couple years back, and when I saw her through someone's photo that they took, they made her look absolutely beautiful in the photo, and I was so tempted. I was on multiple websites, had her in my cart, thought I was going to get her, and I just never did. And I regretted that because right now, I saw her on multiple websites, brand new, going for like upwards of $300 to $400. It's ridiculous. And there was no way I was going to be willing to pay that. So I just kind of gave up looking for her. And then a user on my figure collection listed her for $150, including shipping and PayPal fees. And I could not pass that up. So here is the rest of the box because it's too tall for me to show. So she is 1/7 scale, which is a little bigger than what I usually get in figures. My Mikazuki Munechika figures are 1/8 and they're already a decent size. So she is definitely bigger and I hope that I can fit her on my shelves. If not, I'm going to have to make a separate display area for her somewhere. The only other 1/7 scale figures I think I have are the free ones, and they're not too bad because they're supposed to be of the characters with their children. Oh, I was trying to open this on the wrong way. So, the box inside, and just to let y'all know, this is a pre-owned figure that I bought, so I'm very much aware that the box is not in the best condition. Not like brand new, but not terrible either. Just definitely has been opened a few times. So that is included. So the user still kept all this stuff. And you get a nice, oh, that's so awesome actually. So this envelope is a little ripped. It comes with the figure, apologies for my chickens. And I just ripped it completely off. That's okay. But the figure apparently also comes with a postcard of the figure original artwork it was based on. That's gorgeous. I kind of wish they didn't put the stupid logo on the top. Like, why would you do that? Now I can't hang that up. I might have to cover that part with part of the frame or something. And then you also get a little postcard of the figure itself. It's really thick. I don't know if it's plastic or not. It feels plastic. Kind of just feels like a hotel key card. But that is included, which is great. And the one thing I wanted to show y'all that I didn't even notice is that the box actually does have a window. And so you could, if you wanted to display her in the box, you would just have to keep this flap open. But that's neat. I like that. I was wondering why they didn't put a window in the box, but they did. So here is the figure in the blister. She's already gorgeous. Her parasol is huge. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to fit this in my regular bookshelf. She might have to go somewhere else. But I will make do. So the base is a separate piece from her. And then here's the stick for the parasol. That is tiny. Is that really going to hold that up? And then the blister is 3 pieces, and the bottom piece has the parasol. I do apologize for my filming space as well. I have not ironed this curtain. I can get a little more light. There we go. So she's a little washed out on camera, but in person her colors are very deep. Her hair has an ombre. I love the detail of her skirt. I'm trying to hold her the best way I can. So, and I noticed this with Ken Kaneki as well. She does have a little paint transfer, but that's easy to remove. Just get an eraser and just rub it off really gently. You don't want to do it too hard, otherwise you might remove the paint. She does have a weird red streak here. I don't know if that's user error or just how she came. I can try and remove that, but it doesn't really bother me too much. Her sculpt is amazing. And her face is so pretty. Again, the camera's washing her out terribly, but in person, it's very soft makeup. It looks natural. Her lips are painted very delicately. And she's just really pretty. Like her hair sculpt down here is so pointy and good. And there's like under hair, like a layer of hair under. That's pretty cool. And there is the stick, I'm assuming, that is for her parasol. And there's this piece. Let me put her to the side. I might not do a voiceover for this one just because I don't really have much else to say than what I've already said. But I will definitely do close-up shots for y'all. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. I love the gravestone aesthetic. In the right lighting, this looks amazing. Here is the licensing on the bottom. It says M1 Toys Made in China. And I don't know. I don't have a lot of figures that have intricate bases like this. So to me, this bottom piece feels a little cheap. But maybe that's just how they all feel. It's because it's plastic. It's not like resin or anything. And here's her parasol, which is huge. It's a little dusty, but love the paint job on it. Again, small bit of paint transfer. I can just wipe that off. The inside is so nicely detailed. Look at this. Let's see if I can put this in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was simple enough. Yeah, I don't know. That feels a little fragile to me, so definitely don't wave this thing around with this stick in there. Okay. Now, so there are some ridges here, some indents, space, whatever you want to call it, where she is set. Wow, that went in really easily, actually. She literally just sits on it, which is great. A little precarious, honestly. I kind of wish she had like some form of peg to keep her on there, because otherwise, I mean, I live in a mobile home. If there's any type of shaking with the door being slammed too hard, she might wobble. But we will see. And then the umbrella goes into her hands, I'm assuming. Actually, how does it go into her hands? You can see her wobbling a bit, but honestly, she's secured on there pretty well. Oh, I'm assuming, yeah, the paint transfer on her shoulder is probably from the umbrella. Oh, I see. So according to the box instructions, they want you to put the stick first. And it shows that her feet should be resting on one of these vines on the bottom. Which kind of fits, because one of them has this, like an indent, but that's a little precarious too, in my opinion. It kind of looks like it would, because this is all plastic, it might just break off. I'm a little nervous about that. But let's try. And her, wow, her fingernails are painted. That's cool. There we go. There we go. Ah, okay. Oh, there we go. I see. So, the parasol definitely adds the weight so that her foot is actually sitting on the base, because before she was basically hovering from the weight of her hair a little back. But with the parasol, it definitely settles her down onto the base, which is great. Definitely a lot more sturdy than she was feeling before. Yeah, she's on there. Did I do this right? Yeah. So this is her. She's beautiful. Change the colors just a bit. Hopefully they're a little better. I feel like she's still being washed out really bad, but she's gorgeous. I love her, and I'll do a couple of close-up shots for her. That way y'all can see the details.
As I said, I don't have much else to say. I did look up where she's from though, which is a Chinese webcomic that was later adapted to an anime. I never heard of it when it aired, so that's why I don't recognize her, but she does have another figure that looks drastically different from this one. I will leave that in the description if anyone wants to check out what it looks like. Either way, she is beautiful. Her hair is very sleek. The base adds a monotone, almost eerie atmosphere to it, which is one of the primary reasons I was really attracted to this figure. The parasol is so realistic, the flowers painted are nicely done, and the underside is really detailed. I really like the realistic style of the folds in her clothes. The way her skirt lifts up around the tombstone is really well done, and her face has a gorgeous simple beauty to it. Very simplified makeup that makes her look serene, and her hands, the way they hold her parasol, are delicately done. Her nails and toenails are even lightly painted in a soft pink. Overall, just a very, very pretty figure.
And that is it for this review of, I had to look up her name, Feng BaoBao, I believe is what her name is. Hopefully I pronounced that right. From the Outcast. I absolutely love her look. I don't care if I don't know her source material. The figure is absolutely gorgeous, very intricate, and you can make a lot of beautiful photography with her. Again, I bought this from another user on myfigurecollection.com. I have bought pre-owned figures in the past before, but make sure to take all precautions to make sure you don't get scammed, because it has been happening a lot more frequently on that website. It's been a long time since I've bought figures, so this got me really excited, buying both Kaneki and her at the same time after longingly looking at them a long time to finally have them in my possession. It's so exciting. I do have one figure that's on pre-order with a Tokyo Otaku mode, but their delays have been ridiculous, and since I've already pre-ordered her and you can't cancel the pre-order, I haven't just gone ahead and bought her on Amazon or anything. So hopefully that delay, which right now is backed up to April, will not happen again, and I'll be able to get her in my possession as well, because I was really looking forward to this figure. It's the first figure I pre-ordered since COVID began, and the delays, man, they've just been terrible. So if you want your figures now, try to get something that's in stock or from another user, because you know they have it. Thank y'all once again for watching, and I will see you again in my next video, whatever that is.